We are the American Legion Department of New Jersey. Be the one.
My name is Hector Quinones, and I am your District 4 membership coordinator. So with the colors in place, can we all stand? Hand salute. 2. Y'all all may be seated now. Thank you. In attendance today, we have our State Commander, Andy Jackson. Past Department Commander, Steve Fisher. Our Membership Coordinator, Rich Godfrey. Department Vice Commander, John Browse. It's okay, John. Past Department Vice Commander, Brian Hagel. And we have Atlantic County's DEC, Pat Tatum.
Thank you.
We have our historian, Dave Snowdy. I want to thank all y'all for being here today. Basically what we're going to do today, I handed out a lot of handouts, and we're going to basically go over membership, how to organize, how to work through mylegion.org. At this time, Rich is going to show us a quick video, and we'll get this started.
Education, career opportunities, and so much more. All free of charge across the country and beyond. Specialized training required of service officers is funded by the American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation. Veterans and their families rely on service officers to show them where to turn. And they rely on trained, accredited American Legion service officers to assist them with the actual filing of claims, application for benefits, and other more personal needs. No matter the position American Legion members hold at the local post, they provide millions of volunteer hours at VA facilities and state veterans homes each year. They also help families navigate the system and put smiles on the faces of veterans who may otherwise be
Give me the paperwork.
One of our fastest growing programs is the Love Check, where our members simply call on local veterans who may be isolated and in need. Our sole purpose is to find out how veterans of all ages are doing and to let them know that the Legion is there for them. In many communities, the American Legion leads efforts to help homeless veterans get back on their feet and get the care they need. On the legislative front, the American Legion works every day with elected officials to pass legislation and shape policies that help veterans and their families. This advocacy extends from the State House to the White House, Capitol Hill, and the Pentagon. Some of our chief areas of emphasis on behalf of veterans include timely, quality health care, smooth, fair processing of veterans' benefits, career and business opportunities, education and training, suicide prevention and mental health treatment, and support for caregivers. Throughout history, the Legion has pioneered life-changing developments such as the GI Bill and its many renditions since the American Legion drafted the original legislation in 1944. Acceptance and care for veterans facing post-traumatic stress disorder. Government accountability for veterans exposed to toxic contamination while in service. Peer-to-peer outreach through vet centers, buddy checks, and assistance for families facing unexpected issues. Oversight and support of the Department of Veterans Affairs and related agencies. We help bring VA into existence and have a deep stake in making sure it's well-funded, well-staffed, and serving veterans with the best care possible. How else do we help veterans? Transition assistance has been central to our organization's identity since the end of World War I, when veterans had no support systems to help them return to civilian life. The American Legion Veterans Employment and Education Commission leads programs and services that include more than 1,000 veteran career events a year, business workshops specifically designed for veterans, networking with businesses and veteran-friendly employers, credits for certification in specialized career fields from long-haul trucking to cybersecurity to healthcare. This organization firmly believes that a veteran is a veteran, regardless of race, gender, duty station, or rank of discharge. There was no room for prejudice when we were fighting in uniform, and the same holds true in the American Legion. And that brings me to defense. Active duty, National Guard, and Reserve members of our nation's armed forces have no better friend than the American Legion. We have been there. We have done that. We get it. Local posts near military installations have not only the opportunity, but a responsibility to make connections with area commands, armories, and reserve centers to let them know that the American Legion stands ready to help all who are stationed there, as well as their families. The American Legion's Base Assessment and Service Member Experience Program, or BASE, connects the Legion with military installations to learn the needs of the personnel and their families so that we can provide the help they really need. In hundreds of communities around the world, Legion posts have activities like holiday parties for military families, fishing derbies, deployment salutes, welcome home celebrations, and much, much more. Many posts across the country also prepare and send care packages to men and women who are serving far from home. On the policy level in Washington and at state capitals, the American Legion works to improve quality of life for those who serve, from housing to the availability of commissaries and spouse support, promote the honorable nature and lifelong value of service to young people who may be interested in joining them, fast-track U.S. citizenship for immigrants and legal residents who serve or have served honorably in the United States Armed Forces, deliver to Washington and the public a message of peace through strength, which only happens through a well-funded military with the equipment, weapons, and numbers needed to succeed. Assist our great allies who served as interpreters alongside our troops in the global war on terror. Provide fair and effective benefits and services for military retirees. As we work on behalf of those still in uniform, it's important to remember that current service members are eligible for American Legion membership. They are, by definition, the next generation of veterans and American Legion members. Often, those current service members are familiar with the American Legion through one of our youth programs under the Pillar of Americans. Americanism is in our blood. No other organization does more to advance national pride, injustice, freedom, and democracy than the American Legion, especially among young people. In many communities, posts collect worn-out flags and conduct respectful flag retirement ceremonies, often with the help from scouts or other youth groups. Legionnaires teach flag respect to young people from the unique perspective as veterans who fought under the colors of our country. The American Legion led the first national conferences that established U.S. flaghood, which include guidelines for proper use, display and respect for the American flag, and those guidelines are now law. Now, the American Legion is recognized as the leading ambassador for our nation's colors. And in nearly every community, the American Legion takes command of patriotic observances, ceremonies, and care for military memorials and monuments. At the local, state, and national levels, most American Legion youth programs come within the Pillar of Americans. American Legion Boy State and Boy Station programs show young men how government works in a democracy. This first-hand experience is described as a week that shapes a lifetime. More than 19,000 young men attend American Legion Boys State and Boys Nation programs every year, and Post Everywhere helps select and sponsor participants, as well as organize and operate the programs. These talented high school juniors not only learn civics, they live civics by setting up, legislating, and governing mock state and federal governments. Also, the American Legion Auxiliary conducts Girls State and Girls Nation, which provides the same opportunities for young women. The American Legion Oratorical Contest inspires young people to learn the U.S. Constitution and love the freedoms that have been purchased through military sacrifice. American Legion Baseball is much more than a game. It is a lesson in responsible citizenship, teamwork, fitness, and discipline, and that's what sets American Legion Baseball apart. American Legion Junior Shooting Sports creates opportunities for young people to compete at the local, state, and national levels in marksmanship, an activity that prepares you for scholarship opportunities, military service, and even a shot at the Olympics. The American Legion also awards millions of dollars to our youth each year. These scholarships are presented at the local, state, and national levels. American Legion families worldwide, from Thailand to the heartland, dedicate millions of dollars, volunteer hours, and resources each year to help children. The American Legion's temporary financial assistance program has issued nearly $18 million in cash grants for military personnel and veterans with children at home who are facing unexpected financial emergencies. Local posts raise millions more each year to help families facing healthcare emergencies or other crises. Along with that, the American Legion's Child Welfare Foundation provides between $500,000 and $1 million a year in grants for nonprofit organizations and agencies that help children confronting healthcare issues, unstable homes, bullying, mental illness, spiritual dilemmas, and more. Every child deserves an opportunity to succeed, regardless of circumstances. That spirit is what drives our youth pillar forward. In addition to our 4 pillars, the American Legion also serves communities through disaster relief. More than $10 million in American Legion National Emergency Fund grants have been awarded in communities since 1989 alone. Untold volunteer hours and supplies have been donated by the American Legion family to help communities recover from disasters. As a new member, I strongly urge you to get engaged. Read the American Legion magazine, visit the national website at legion.org, follow our social media, subscribe to our national e-newsletters, and stay informed through your local and department American Legion media channels. By staying informed, you'll soon learn that the American Legion is all about a special kind of camaraderie. Ours is a network of veterans around the planet connected by shared experience and values that strengthen America and the world. We fulfill our founding purposes by making important differences in the lives of others. To me, and hopefully to you, these are some of the best reasons to join the American Legion and stay a member for years to come. Welcome to the family.
That's a great video. It basically gives us a layout of what our organization does. So when you're trying to recruit new members and you say why you should belong, this is some of the things that we should be talking about. All our programs, all the things that we do for the community, the relief factor of it all. This is what people want to hear. This is what's going to entice them to join our organization. Wonderful video. Okay, I need you here.
We are the American Legion Department of New Jersey. Be the one.